So I thought today we could do a more vloggy style edit with me, come along with me, hang out for the day type of video. It's kind of gloomy outside and not very fun, and I don't know, I kind of needed a little bit of extra motivation for today. So I thought it'd be fun to just hang out with you guys. So my morning so far, my first class of my summer sessions for school started this week. We just got done. We have our first test tomorrow, so I'm gonna need to study for that later on today. There's still some assignments that I need to complete. Fun fact, one of the homework assignments requires a little bit more bandwidth than I currently have, so we're gonna have to go somewhere to upload that. I have discovered though that even though the library that has like the fastest internet in my entire town is closed, I am still able to sit outside in the parking lot and upload videos. So that's what I've been doing to get up all my YouTube videos lately, because I just cannot be bothered to spend 12 hours waiting for a 15-minute video to upload, but I can just drive down the street and it'll be done in like 10 minutes. Also, a very exciting package came yesterday. I was gonna open it last night, but then I was like, no, you know what? We haven't done an unboxing of like fun stuff on this channel in a very long time, so I figured I would go ahead and open up this bad boy with you guys. I ordered some bookmarks. I made a bookmark design for each of my books so far, and it was a lot of fun. It was just something for me to do. These are for me. These are for when I give out copies of my books to like friends or I lend them out. I like to just throw in a bookmark with them just because I like bookmarks. And let's hope these turned out. Ooh, a coupon. I do like Vistaprint. I used them before. I designed a bunch of bookmarks for the Scum at the End of the Road. So when I held that giveaway back whenever it was, for each of the winners, I also like included a bookmark because I thought that's like a fun thing. Well, here they are. Aww. That's so cute. Oh, I also got them because they're kind of like my version of a business card right now. Not that I'm giving out business cards, but I did include my website on each of them because the last time I created bookmarks, I didn't have a website. I just put my name on them. So, oh, this is so cute. Okay, so this is for Notes from a Wicked Child, my poetry book. So this sketch here is actually the one I did in a video for you guys. I'll put it in the cards above, my like drawing for my poetry book. And then here's the back. Next. All right, let's see what this one is. Oh my gosh. This actually came out really good. I was kind of worried because on the website when you preview stuff, it looks kind of blurry and I was like, oh, I hope it's not like that. But it's not, it's very crisp. Okay, so these are the thick as blood bookmarks. And then there's the back. Alright, so finally the last one should be the Scum at the End of the Road. I pretty much kept it the same from the original bookmarks I printed. Very nice. This is probably like my favorite little like logo-y image of all time. Here we are, the location of the fastest internet in the West. fun fact, one of the last times I was here, I'm here pretty much every week. Basically, I just come here now whenever I need to upload a YouTube video, or if our internet at my house kind of gives out and I need to do like submit like a bigger project for school or something like that. So probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, a Karen got out of her car to come over to my car to tell me that I was parked too close to her. So that's the kind of world we live in right now. Also, great news, I got a text today. I am going back to work next week. There's some restrictions and stuff, but I just am so happy that I'm going to be able to go back to work, and things are slowly like rolling in a normal direction again, so that's really great. I love this internet. Every time I connect, my computer is always like very fast, and I'm like, I know. This is not good. Oh no. It looks like it still doesn't want to upload. Ooh, I'm so dumb. The reason why I wasn't able to upload the thing was because my browser was blocking the website access to my microphone, and I needed to record myself saying something. So now it's working, and now I can submit, and now I can go home and get on with the rest of my life. Alrighty, here we are. So I got home like half an hour ago, finished up the assignments that I needed to do for my class. We're actually gonna go on a little adventure in a little bit, but for right now, I just want to sit down a second. I've decided to revamp, what is that? I've decided to revamp my blog. I'm using air quotes here because since the beginning of my Tumblr, I've really just only posted pictures and, you know, reblogged things that I liked, aesthetically pleasing things and stuff like that. And then once I started writing, I made it into like a little bit of a home base. Basically it was just where I directed everybody who wanted to know anything about my books. I could find them all in one place, but I still was only like reblogging pictures and stuff. Like, it wasn't about me. I wanted to keep my Tumblr just because I've had it for so long. There's just so much, you know, like history on there as far as pictures and things go. I couldn't just get rid of it, so I sort of converted it back into more of a blog. There's way less going on. I updated the layout and I added like my new logo and stuff on there. And I think what I want to do is start actually like writing posts. I know blogs aren't as popular as they once were, you know, with the internet turning towards like video like media and stuff like that, but I know there are still plenty of people out there who enjoy reading blogs and who enjoy updates. I know there's a few blogs that I check in regularly on just to see what that writer is up to, what they're doing, especially because not everyone feels comfortable getting in front of a camera and talking about this stuff. Like, I'm still not even totally comfortable with it, and I think you just get a whole different vibe when you're going through someone's blog, just like reading about them, and you get more of a feel for their voice and their style of writing as well. So that's what I really like about it. So let me know what you think, if you'd be interested in that kind of thing. I will post the link down below. I've already made sort of one blog post titled An Update to Terms of Service, basically letting my little following on Tumblr know that, hey, this isn't just gonna be pictures anymore. That being said, I will still reblog pictures because I like that kind of stuff. And speaking of my blog, I have it up right here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make a new post. I like the idea of a sort of refresher writer's tag. I've done a writer's tag video a long time ago. I don't know where it is. If it's still up, you might be able to find it. But I think for this updated version, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep it old school and type up a good old-fashioned blog post. Show this footage to Rose, see what his brother looks like. Oh my god. Why? Yeah, it matched this one, but it was smaller.
Did you just buy it?
No, I had it for a while.
Oh, all right.
I haven't used it yet. Alrighty, it's that time of the night, editing time. So, where we are at with the story so far, I am about to edit scene 18. And I'm happy to say that I think I've pretty much introduced all of the characters that are going to be in the book. There's still a couple minor characters that we're going to get to in a bit, but I guess you could say the main players of this novel are all here, which means my character profiles are looking really good. My world profiles are also looking pretty good. All of the major settings except for one are pretty much introduced and they're laid down, they've been described. And kind of starting here on out, the scenes are going to be a lot beefier. There's going to be a lot more, I guess, information or action packed into them. It's not just going to be all introductory scenes and getting to know new characters and for, you know, Charlotte to try and figure things out. All of that groundwork has hopefully been laid. So as far as word count and page count goes, I am on page 92. I've already kind of formatted my manuscript, so the page sizes are pretty much the same. The margins are pretty similar to how they're gonna be, so if this was actually like a proper book held in your hands, I'm on page 92. I will say that for all of the parts of scenes or words that I cut from the novel, I do keep and I put them in a separate Word document. Right now the word count on all of the cuts is sitting at 2198, so 2,200 words. The current word count of the novel is at 86,000 words. For what I take away, I pretty much make up again. I've also moved some stuff around a little bit so far as like information goes. I'm really trying my best to make certain things more prominent than they were in like the first draft, because I know now from writing the entire thing that certain aspects, certain concepts and characters turned out to be way more important than I originally thought they were going to be. So information and stuff related to them, I've kind of scooted up quicker into the book, and I've cut stuff that didn't really emphasize them. And this is another thing I really like about editing. It's that your first draft, you're just trying to get all the information out there. For me specifically, like, yeah, my voice is there, but some stuff I just had to be like, okay, like, this is what's happening and this is, you know, how Charlotte feels, blah, blah, blah. But going in the second round, I can see that a lot of this is just like telling how this information, you know, affects her versus mold it to better fit Charlotte's voice. And the style and the tone of the book. Also, I just want to mention that I changed up the format of my world tab. So if you've seen any of the other videos about me setting up my different profiles and, you know, my different ways of organizing my notes, then you might remember that I set up my world profiles, like my settings, vertically, like I did with my outline and my character profiles. But since then, I switched it up and I decided to orientate it horizontally, because unlike my character profiles and my outline, it's not really sequential to the story, because different settings get introduced at different times, and just because a setting is introduced like maybe like earlier on, it's not as significant as other ones. So I kind of wanted to bear the weight of the really important settings where I could clearly see them, and then just kind of drift off into like minor settings that maybe Charlotte visits like once or twice, or after she visits it once, it only gets like mentioned a couple times. So I'm gonna show you that really quick. All right, so here you can see we're in the world tab, and these are my different settings. I have my map here. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so yeah, before that was like up and down like this, but since then I've changed it to be horizontal. So I have like Charlotte's house here, the city in general, and then I have the college, and then we kind of move down to parks and different buildings and stuff. Not all of these have pictures or inspiration to go with them. Some of these settings I clearly saw in my head and I knew exactly what they were gonna look like, and then others I wanted to get more inspiration, especially the bigger spaces. It can be hard to picture something large like a university's campus in your mind. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get to editing. I expect to do 2 scenes tonight, just because the scene that I'm currently about to start like editing, I've already made one pass through it. I made the pass last night, but I got like really tired, so I didn't go and enter all the information into my outline and into any of my profiles that I needed. Any of my profiles that I needed to update. So now tonight is strictly just taking the information and moving it over to the outline. There's a lot that goes on in this chapter, or sorry, scene. And then the one after it, I have no idea what it looks like, but I can at least start it. Oh, it's a tiny little scene. You know what? I might even get rid of it. We'll see. Anyways, the light is fading drastically, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys here. Thank you so much for watching. All of the links to my stuff will be down below. Hope you guys are staying safe, and I want to wish you luck with any project you are currently working on. And yeah, that's about it. So I will see you guys next time.